The Joplin school buses have undergone a change. Instead of bus numbers, they now have route numbers. So how do you find your route? Well, it only takes a few minutes to figure out. First, you'll need to log on to joplinschools.org. Then click on the school bus icon. It will then take you to this page, and you can click on the old bus number to bus route conversion table. So let's say you go to Joplin High School, and your old bus number was number 6. It's now Route 500. So you'll then hit the back button and search for your school, and we're sticking with the high school example again, and click on Route 500. And then that opens up a new window where you can see at what time the bus will be at your stop to pick you up. And if you have any more questions, you can call the Transportation Department at 417-625-5300.
Good morning. This is JHS Weekly. I'm Mariah Vasquez.
And I'm Michael Carney. Pitt State will be our halftime sponsor for the February 13th boys and girls basketball games. They will be doing a shootout contest at both halftimes, and the prizes will be $250 scholarships to Pitt State. They will need 2 boys and 2 girls who are interested in attending Pitt State who would be willing to participate in the halftime competition. Please contact Mrs. Steverson in the guidance office if you are interested.
The Eagle Reserve is a service that offers help to students in need. Here's Jarrett Graves with more.
The Joplin High School has a program called the Eagle Reserve where you can get clothes you need for almost any situation if you're not able to get them. Here's Miss Vu with more.
The Eagle Reserve is our on-site clothing closet for students who need business casual clothing to help them feel a better sense of self-worth, to meet those basic needs of, if they're it's really cold right now, so getting a coat or maybe getting more winter gear so they feel comfortable coming to school, walking to school. It also helps our students in debate get clothing that they need to compete. If a student needs to get clothing, they can contact any of their teachers that they feel comfortable with. That teacher will then contact me or Mrs. Adcock, and we'll come get them and bring them down to the Eagle Reserve to shop. The Eagle Reserve is located on the first floor by the elevators. It's by Mrs. Dotson's desk, our secretary, in the front. So we are so excited about how successful the Eagle Reserve has been. We've already served over 60 individual students and given out over 220 individual items of clothing. That's insane for what we were expecting initially, so we're really proud and happy about how it's going.
Anyone who would like to help out with the Eagle Reserve can. Currently, the Eagle Reserve is only accepting male top size, extra small or small, and male dress shoes. If you have these items, you can drop the items off at the front desk with Miss Dodson, or you can drop them off at Miss Vu's room in B312. It's extremely helpful to those who need it. If you have any questions regarding the Eagle Reserve, you can email Miss Vu or Miss Adcock, and they would be glad to answer them. This has been Jarrett Grace from JHD.
Thanks, Jarrett.
The JHS Winter Guard's next performance will be held at Ozark High School on Saturday, February 10th at 10:30 a.m.
With a look at the weather, here's Jessica Finnegan.
Hello, I'm Jessica Finnegan, and this is your 7-day forecast. It looks like for today it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 19 degrees. For Friday, the sun will be all out, but it still feel a little chilly with a high of 42 and a low of 30 degrees. Saturday is looking like it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 28 degrees. Sunday is going to be mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of snow, so make sure to dress for it just in case. The high will be 38 with a low of 21 degrees. Monday is looking like it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 52 and a low of 31 degrees. Tuesday is going to be rainy, so make sure to carry an umbrella around. The high will be 39 with a low of 25 degrees. Wednesday is looking like it's going to be rainy again with a high of 37 and a low of 22 degrees. We have a chilly week ahead of us, so make sure to bundle up. I'm Jessica Finnegan with your 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Jessica.
There will be a meeting for any boys interested in playing tennis this spring at 11 o'clock today during intervention. The meeting will be located on the 3rd floor between D&E hallways. If you are unable to attend the meeting, please email Coach Stump for more information.
FBLA will be having a meeting Friday, February 2nd at 8 a.m. in E105 behind the coffee shop. Districts will be on February 14th at MSSU. Please fill out the Google Sheet that was sent to you on Monday.
Skills USA is putting on a fundraiser to aid Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria. Skills USA of Franklin Tech is hoping to raise enough funds to create new chapters in Puerto Rico. With your help, they can make this a reality through an exciting fundraiser. I met with a couple Skills USA members to learn more.
Skills USA is wanting to host a paintball tournament. We're actually going to host it at Paintball Ridge. The real reason that we're doing this is a fundraiser for Skills USA chapters down in Puerto Rico. Just a fun day of play and paintball. At the beginning of the year, we have several categories of events that we try to host. And for a social event, there was just so many people. 50+ people wanted to see paintball happen this year. And we really found out that there was a need for Skills USA chapters down in Puerto Rico. And we wanted to do something that would kind of collage the two of them together. And so we decided if we can make this event a fundraiser, we would be accomplishing two needs. We're really just hoping that we get a good turnout and can send a lot of money down to Puerto Rico.
Skills USA is hoping for a big turnout for their fundraiser so that Puerto Rico gets the help that it needs. To do this effectively, they have a very special aspect of their tournament that I'm sure every student will be happy to hear.
There's going to be teacher teams. Dr. Eggleston is getting a team together. There's other staff members. So there's going to be staff playing. So if you have any grudge against a teacher, get them playing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of kids who are going to be really excited to get the chance to go up against their teachers. And I don't know if I don't think my teacher will be participating as much as helping out, but I'd be happy to go up against some of the other teachers and staff members in the school.
But aside from the potential to play paintball against teachers, Skills USA is hoping to do what they can for people in need.
The goal of the entire thing, just raising for Puerto Rico, raising the money for that, it's really meaningful and not just a game, but something fun and exciting for everyone.
So the real need in Puerto Rico is, in case you didn't know, their first school just got power and was able to resume schooling again a couple weeks ago. So we see that there's really slow progress happening in Puerto Rico and that they want to have continuous aid coming because they fear that there's going to be this just sudden halt of help. And vocational schooling is just so expensive, and we hope to help fund that.
Anyone is welcome to come and lend a helping hand for Puerto Rico. Make sure to join the tournament at Paintball Ridge on March 30th, starting at 9 a.m.
Remember to donate to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in your transitions class. Each grade level will have a winner of Hertz Donuts. Key Club will be collecting all of your pennies for patients today. Get your donations in.
DECA districts will be Wednesday, February 7th at MSSU. Please be in business attire, ready to leave FTC by 8:15 a.m. See Coach Linden if you have any questions.
Ever wondered how to change a spare tire? Here's Alex Hunt to tell you how.
Many people have to deal with the unfortunate scenario of being stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a spare tire. First, you'll need to get the scissor jack and wrench that came with your car. This may be under the rear seat or in the trunk. Begin by breaking the lug nuts loose with the wrench while the car is still on the ground. Do not remove the lug nuts yet, just get them loose. If you try to loosen them with the car in the air, the wheel will just spin. Make sure the car is on a safe, level location and jack it up on a supportive structure like the frame. Do not jack up the car on a flat metal surface because the jack may break through the floor panel and go into your vehicle. Next, you may begin jacking up the car, and once the tire is off the ground, you can completely remove the lug nuts. Once the lug nuts are removed, you can remove the wheel. Once the wheel is removed, you may get your spare tire and inspect it to see if it is in good condition and fully inflated. Make sure it is not dry rotted, as that may result in a crash if it bursts on the way to safety. Put the spare tire onto the bolts and tighten them, hand tight. Now you can lower the car onto the ground and tighten the lug nuts as hard as you can in a star pattern. Be careful not to exceed the maximum speed rating on the spare tire. A majority of them are to be used at speeds less than 50 miles per hour and at a distance of no more than 70 miles. Reporting for JHD, I'm Alex Hunt.
Thanks, Alex.
NAHS members, please check your email to see important info about t-shirts. Also get your sizes in to Miss Santillion ASAP. Money for t-shirts are due by Friday.
The JHS Show Choirs will be hosting the area's best at their Invitational. The competition will be located in the PAC and the doors will open at 7 a.m. There will be 24 different choirs from 14 different schools. Tickets are available at the door, $5 for children and seniors and $10 for adults.
The Joplin Schools Administration has implemented a new resource to connect with students. The Jason Foundation is dedicated to the prevention of the silent epidemic of youth suicide through educational and awareness programs that equip young people, educators, youth workers, and parents with the tools and resources to help identify and assist at-risk youth.
What we're using it as is it's a resource for us. It's a resource for teachers, it's a resource for parents, it's a resource for students, it's a resource for community members and anybody, just to give good, accurate information about teen depression, about suicide, about risk signs, warning signs that we need to be looking out for. So, what it is, it's just a resource that we use. It's not, and that's kind of how we're using it. We're using the stuff that they have just to train ourselves better and to also help train kids better.
The Jason Foundation's intention is to empower youth, educators, and parents to help recognize when young people are in pain and know to get professional help involved as soon as possible. Awareness and education are the first steps to prevention.
We care about you guys, and we care about your mental health, and we care about you guys being supported. And so we met with teachers and we met with students and with the counselors and kind of got a list of, okay, what are you looking for, especially from kids? What is it that you're wanting? What is it that kids need? Because you guys have a better pulse on what is needed, and so they came up with a couple different things that we want. This is kind of what we're looking for, and so we took those qualities, and it matched well with what the Jason Foundation had to offer. It's a tough conversation to have, and it's hard on teachers to have that. It's hard on me to have that with teachers. It's hard on me to have that with kids, but I think it's a necessary conversation to have, and because we want you guys to know that we're here for you. I mean, you guys are the reason we're doing this and why we're here. And we want you guys to know that you do have somebody you can come talk to. I think the number one hope is that you guys know that we do care about you and we want to be there for you, and that you guys understand that you have somebody you can go talk to. There's somebody you can go talk to, and that, what, just because you go talk to an adult doesn't mean you're going to get thrown in an institution somewhere. That's one of the biggest myths I think that's out there. Because we're here because we love you and we care about you, and we want to do what's best for you guys. Everything we do, we want to do by what's best for you guys, and so that's what I'm hoping comes out of this. And I want something that's continual throughout the course of the year, and something that's sustainable. It's bigger than just having one big assembly with a motivational speaker with all 2,100 of you guys in there and shutting it down and saying, okay, that's what we're doing. I think it's something that needs to be continual and mixed into what we're doing, just that whole relationship piece.
And JHS Weekly, have a great week.